All right, scientific notation. Scientific notation is just a way to write a very, very large value or a very, very small value. And you get these a lot. You'll see in your calculator if the number's too large or too small. And how you will see these written is with a number here. And this number must be between 1, do absolute value, a positive value, and 10. Okay, and it cannot include 10. And then you'll see a times 10, which this is my base 10, and then raised to an integer value. And I will say a lot of times with calculators, you might even see an E. And so I'll give you an example of that. All right, so let's say a big number. If I have 99,000, okay, that's an ugly comma, but it's a comma. I can write this in scientific notation. So the first thing I do is I find the decimal point. Well, it's really right there, right? There is always a decimal at the end of any value. And I move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Why did I stop? Because that would make this number between 1 and 10. And notice I moved it 4 places, so times 10 to the 4th power. So when it's a large number, okay, you're going to see that you're going to move your decimal place to the left. And this is where I said sometimes you'll see calculators will write it like this, plus 4. And it's just saying that this is in scientific notation. Sometimes they don't even put a 10 there. So a lot of times it just depends on your calculator. If I have something really small, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 1, 3, 4. Here I'm going to move my decimal to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places, because that gives me a value between 1 and 10, and then times 10 to the negative 6. I mean, and these are, these are actually examples. If you put these in your calculator, you would get this decimal. So as you can see, we use these in really large values or very small values. And as you can guess, you can go the other way. If I have 1.539 times 10 to the negative 9, well, a lot of times I'll see students write the answer as 1.539, and it's definitely not that answer. In this case, you're going to move the decimal, since this is negative, 9 places to the left. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see if that was right. My decimal started right here. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places. And I can see that's actually a really, really small value. These are used a whole lot in formulas when, especially if the value is so small or so large that your calculator won't even show it. And so let's say this value, this is a large value. I would move my decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.66, and now this would be a positive value. Now again, you might be saying, well, why did you stop there? Why didn't you stop right here? Well, I don't think 166 is between 1 and 10. Why not stop right here? Well, that would be 16. So you always want to make sure that you're following the rule that this value has to be between 1 and 10 and cannot include 10.